This one, oh yeah, because the one last 10 minutes. So you can do it like.
Hey, buddy.
See you.
So good to see you. It's been a minute. How's Houston?
It's good. I
Yeah?
like it there, yeah.
You look good.
Thank you. I've been playing. I've been doing really well.
Good.
Yeah. So
How long are you here for?
I'm here until mid-July.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a long tournament.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them playing a lot.
Oh, I see. So it's like back-to-back type of thing?
Yeah. Now that I know where you're at, I'll be here more often.
Great.
I do probably 3-4 times a week. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Good. I'm sure it's helping.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Helps focus.
Yeah.
Helps with everything. Yeah.
Terrific.
Our inner. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we typically have weekly classes on Thursdays
Thank
and
you,
Sundays.
Chris. So nice
This Thursday, though, is the summer
Happy
solstice.
Father's Day,
So I'm
and
actually
hope
going to
to
be
talk
up
to
in
you later.
Utah just for that day. We're doing something really special outside on this amazing outside venue called the Sky Deck, which is on the rooftop of the brand new Zion Guru building. Yeah. So, well, do you remember when we did our excursion, when you came on the retreat? Well, so that's the company that we do the excursion through. That's Jonathan Zambella. That's Atonka's husband.
Oh, okay.
So they have an amazing canyoneering business that they've had for over 20 years. And it is the Zion Guru.
Okay.
Yeah, so they just he just completed a really beautiful facility right on the main drag going in on Springdale. And they created this flat roof that they're holding, yoga events and sound healing and things like that. So, yeah, well, we're going back in November.
Might be down.
It's pretty incredible. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be there for that, but then I'll be back for Sunday class. So, if you can't come up, I'm doing 2 events that day. I'm doing one in the morning super early at 5:30 in the morning because I want to greet the solstice energy. And then I'm doing one in the evening to close that particular pinnacle moment on Thursday. Sunday I'm here. 11. It's always at 11. Yeah, always at 11. Yeah, and then next Thursday I'll be back here again, and we'll do yoga nidra that day at night with the gong. Yeah. So, do you think this is us, Jim? Okay. So, Brittany, you just booked this morning? Very good. It is Father's Day, yes. A lot of people, have got a lot of other things happening usually on Mother's Day and Father's Day.
She told us on Thursday she wasn't
We had a really big women's circle. We did. It was really powerful. We had a great time, and then the ladies didn't want to leave, and so we didn't finish till like 9:30. Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it. Yeah, it was quite lovely. Well, okay, we can go ahead and start then, or we're live, right? All right. Do we have anyone with us on live? Great. Satnam, thank you for joining me on YouTube Live. Appreciate it. Satnam, I'm Mandeep here in the Kundalini Sanctuary from the Golden Heart of fabulous Las Vegas. And this is my incredible dear friend, Alejandro Santa Maria, and his amazing flutes. Thank you. Alvaro is an incredible medicine man, and just so honored that we have connected and that you're here.
Yeah, that was. So
we just came up with this, 2 days ago or yesterday? Whatever, everything is so last minute, it seems like.
But it was amazing that we connected.
Yeah, and you were here. Yeah. He's all over the world. Literally.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. So we are going to have an experience today with navigating the divine masculine and honoring the father energy, And also at the same time, honoring the divine feminine, the Shakti, along with the Shiva, which these two energies are very much at interplay always in all of our bodies, whether we're masculine, identifying with gender as a male or female. It's really a non-issue in that capacity. So it's a transcendence. But what I would like to do with this class structure is I want us to tune in right away. So Jason, this is welcome to Kundalini Yoga. And we work a lot with this incredible energy known as the Mother Goddess Kundalini energy that resides within us. We also work a lot with chakra energy, which are these wheels of energy that are contained in the column where the spine sits. So we can express these in a manner of understanding them physically, but more importantly, we understand them energetically, and it's a consciousness, right? So we work in this particular yogic technology, and I like to refer to it in the modern way as a technology, even though it's a very ancient science, a very ancient yoga practice. In fact, we really are not sure how old it is. But I would say it's at least 3,000 years it's been present on this planet, but I'm sure it's actually a lot longer than that. But we have this technology and how we work with our frequency. And so our frequency is affected and influenced by sound. It's influenced by movement. It's influenced by the breath. And so when we create this combination, it's a formula. When we connect them all together, we have an experience. And what we're striving to have is an exalted experience, an elevated experience. And when we work with our conscious feelings as well, the feelings of anger, of sadness, of joy, of fear, when we work with these four elemental conscious feelings and we apply how we unpack all the emotions that get mixed into the imprint of our cells and become very entangled, and then we're operating from old past experiences with this emotional entanglement. So we uncover all that, we unpack it all with this technology. And then we can truly express our feelings as humans, whatever that is. And as men, the masculine, you have been taught, and I have to say you, because even though I grew up in a household with 3 brothers and I was the only girl, so I very much identify with masculine energy. But you were never taught how to express your feelings, express them in a way that's healthy and conscious. You know, it's like, no, you're stoic, blah, 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 you know, real men don't cry and all that bullshit. So we're here to create a new thoughtware. And it's an experiment. Yeah, it's totally experimental because right now on the planet, everything is evolving real fast and it can be quite overwhelming. So what we'll do today is we'll just unpack some emotions, get into our conscious feelings, work with the interplay of the divine masculine, which is the Shiva energy, which is the destroyer, which clears the path for the Shakti, the feminine energy, to rise. And it's like, honestly, we could view it as the greatest love story that we can express within ourselves. So we'll do that with this technology of yoga known as Kundalini Yoga. And we start with, I gave you a mantra sheet, so you have that sheet next to you. So we're going to tune in with this beautiful sound code. And these are wisdom codes. Every sound that we create has a coded frequency in it. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo is what we start out with. And essentially this mantra, these key codes are activating, first of all, now's the time to practice yoga. So we come into the present moment awareness and we can let go of whatever it took for us to get here and whatever we got going on ahead of time. We're just here now, which is a relief. And then we also acknowledge that there is a teaching in everything. First and foremost, that we are our own teacher. You know, there's no more of this outside initiation. You initiate yourself. So it's a self-empowerment process. And we acknowledge that with this mantra. I am my own teacher. I am my own guru. And that there's a teaching in everything, especially in the challenges, especially in the challenges. So we relax into the sound code, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And then we follow that with a secondary mantra, which is the Mangala Charan just below that. And this is a protection mantra. And I really strongly recommend that before you leave, Jason, you take a picture of that page and practice and utilize these sounds because they're very, very practical and useful in your everyday life. First of all, if you forget and you feel like you're being pulled off center, the Om Namo Gurudev Namo will put you back into your center. Secondly, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed from the outside influence environmentally, the Ad Gude Name, Jugad Gude Name, Sat Gude Name, Siddhi Gurudeva Name will increase your auric energy, the auric field around you, and create this wisdom code of all is truth. I am truth. So it's not only a protection influence, but it's a magnetic attraction. So it works with the law of attraction as well. We do a lot of prosperity practice in this yoga because money is important. And we want to have what we need to live comfortably and that we can be of more service. So let's start. Rubbing the hands, please. Close your eyes. Sit tall. We want to try to keep a nice lengthened spine as much as possible. Just keep rubbing your hands. We're stimulating our brain. Excuse me. Working with the 5 elemental energies. Working with the 7 star force energies. All energetically located in the physical anatomy of the hands. Keep rubbing. Just keep adjusting your spine. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest. Tune your focus inward. All right, now let's press the palms evenly together, about 5 pounds of pressure, so you've got a nice activation of the energy in the hands, and then let it flow into the heart by placing your thumbs right in the center of the chest. And just open up that 4th energy center of the heart, right in the center of the chest. Just let it open like a beautiful flower, the lotus. Very much like a rose as well. Soften the face around the eyes and the mouth, the jaw. Soften the belly. Let your shoulders relax. Keep your chest lifted. Nice deep breath in and out of the nose. Grateful for the body, mind, breath. This beautiful opportunity that we create when we gather together to practice yoga, to practice this spiritual discipline, creating community and what we call group consciousness, supporting each other, yet maintaining our individuality, our authenticity. Know thyself. Breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again. One more. Good. Sit quiet for a moment. And we'll begin our tuning in. Inhale. Om Namo. Sip in through the mouth. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply and hold the breath. Hold the breath. Tighten the muscles around the spine. Feel the energy begin to rise. Exhaling. Conscious now that we have activated this Kundalini energy that's spiraling up, bringing the Ida and Pingala energy channels on either side of the spine online as well, the masculine and feminine chakras coming online, harmonizing together. We'll connect all of this now through our connector band, which is our halo at our hairline, into the auric field and our radiant body, expanding our light with the light of truth. Adigadename, Jugadagadename, Satagadename, Siddhigurudevaname, Adigadename, Jugadagadename, Satagadename, Siddhigurudevaname, Adigadename, Jugadagadename, Satagadename, Siddhigurudevaname. Inhale deep, holding your breath. Squeeze the body, but expand your light. All directions, above and below. All four directions, above and below. Let's merge together, sending a message of peace, of hope, of love, of unity to infinity and beyond. And exhale. And gratitude to our ancestors, guides, angels, the sages, the rishis, the avatars, always present, always with us. This is our light team. Satnam. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to start right out with a breath practice. This is my left hand. It's up here. This is my right hand. It's below. So we're going to do a 4-stroke breath through the nose. I'm sorry, an 8-stroke breath, pardon me. 8 strokes. Now 8 strokes out. Keep going. This 8-stroke breath is to create an energy field of expansion around your heart center. Vibrate the seed sounds sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Keep going. This is the Pan Shabad, the sound of the universe, the 5 sounds of the universe. Feel this ball of energy that you have starting to contain. Be contained between the hands. Left hand is facing down, the right hand is facing up. Keep your eyes focused at the tip of your nose and below and concentrate. So your eyes are barely open. 8 equal strokes. Inhale, exhale. Create a continuous rhythm. Do not pause between the inhale and the exhale. And keep vibrating. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. Keep going. Find your own rhythm. Go at your own pace with this 8 stroke in and out, mentally vibrating. Sa, ta, na, ma. Keep going. Two more minutes. Hold steady. Feel the breath coursing with the pranic life force as you inhale and the aponic release as you exhale. So we're receiving on the prana, the inhale, and we're letting go on the exhale, the aponic. The inhale is associated with the divine masculine. The exhale is associated with the divine feminine. We have the yin, the yang. We have the yang as the masculine. We have the yin as the feminine. They both interplay. We're on the final 60 seconds. Just let yourself go into a very deep experience with this breath. This breath is creating a very specific rhythm, mixture of oxygen in the body, of frequency in your body and all around your body. Take a break when you need to. Come back to it. – 30 seconds. Good. Now inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Nice. Now exhale and just relax. And stretch the legs out if you like to. Just take a moment. So this is a tantric practice. This is the practice of Tantra. It's a Tantra yoga. It's a Tantra yoga system. So tantric philosophy is based on one simple core belief, that the body is liberation. So before tantric philosophy emerged in the 6th century, the focus on yoga, was always about going up, transcending the body to achieve enlightenment. The body in many ways was the enemy. Well, that all changed, and I'm really grateful for that, because we incarnated into this human form to have a human experience. And what are we? We're creatures of the earth. We're here having this experience on earth as humans. So our body is the vessel, it's the vehicle for that whole process to happen. So Tantra entered in 500 CE. So now the focus has become on the body as a vessel for enlightenment. The focus on yoga became to go up, but then to bring the spark of wisdom down into the body so that you have the experience of this enlightenment on earth as human. Yeah? And so when we bring that wisdom back down, it states that all, in Tantric philosophy, it states that all of creation, the universe, you and me, are dynamic interplay of these opposing yet complementary forces, which are the masculine and feminine energies. The masculine energy, as I mentioned, is the Shiva energy. So we see Shiva, I don't really have a statue of the Nataraj here, but Shiva often is depicted as a multi-armed deity dancing in a ring of fire. And so he is symbolically the destroyer. He's bringing this sense of destruction so that Shakti can then rise. So this masculine energy, the Shiva energy, actually represents stillness, consciousness, and awareness, and it's focused on the big picture and power. And that's typically what the men are designed to deliver. The masculine is designed to deliver. The feminine energy, the Shakti energy, is representing the pulsating fluid and the creative power of life. It's always changing and moving, pulsating, yearning without grasping. It's focused on being able to dream big and create beauty. So you have the big picture and power, and then you have the dreaming big and the creating of beauty between these two energy influences, the masculine and feminine. So in order to achieve this sense of wholeness, we must embrace both within our own being. Yeah? We must experience ourselves as Shakti, being filled or experienced by Shiva. So we all have this interplay of these energies in our bodies. And what I was initially taught in this Kundalini yoga philosophy is that the feminine form, the female form, has 60% feminine energy and 40% masculine energy. The masculine form, the male form, has 60% masculine energy and 40% feminine energy. Well, in the 20 years that I've been practicing this, I think that has shifted, because that originally was delivered by a very patriarchal man who also was a great guru. He was a great teacher. He was definitely a spiritual Kundalini master, but he had a lot of very old opinions, particularly about men and women being together. So as time has moved on, and it's moved on very, very quickly, the gender relatability has definitely shifted. And I feel that that fluidity between the masculine and feminine interplay that is within me, it shifts according to what influence is happening. Like often I feel like maybe I'm more, I don't know, maybe I'm 70% more masculine in a certain situation and 30% feminine. But the important thing that has been for me is to recognize how to interplay with both of them and always have that balance and not be rigid within one or the other. Yeah? And how to express that in a healthy way. So this class today is, I'm hoping to help us to understand, embrace, and harmonize these energies within each of us. Because both of these parts are in a constant dance, which I just explained. And it's essential to learn how to balance them. So let's look at the masculine energy. The masculine energy is the primal energy in all of creation that's associated with freedom, with action, with confidence, with protection, and logical reasoning. The right side of the body is the masculine energy channel. It's associated with the energy channel next to the spine, known as the Pingala. It's also associated with the energy of the sun. Now we're moving into a very powerful sun experience with the summer solstice. The summer solstice is the pinnacle of sun energy on the planet at this time, in this northern hemisphere. Yeah? So when we understand that we have this sun energy and that we have these qualities of this primal energy, freedom, action, confidence, protection, and logical reasoning. We're talking about the left brain, yeah? Because at the third eye, the right nostril, which is your sun nostril, the sun energy, connecting to the right side of the body, shifts to the left brain. That's very interesting to me. You have this cross here at the third eye, at the pineal gland, or pituitary gland, rather. So, you know, as yogis, and I'm really understanding how this energy moves in the body, I'm very interested in how to master that. Because it gives me empowerment and it gives me a sense of mastery and how I can manage my emotions, my feelings, and how to be me, which can be really intense sometimes. And it's also an aging support, because every moment that goes by, we're aging. You know, the environment that we live on this planet is pretty toxic, unfortunately. The natural state of Earth is not toxic at all. Nature is incredible, and we are nature. So if we have these tools to keep ourselves balanced and harmonized, then we can work with the influences of toxicity, whether it's negative emotions, environmental influence, all of these things. Yeah, and I'm sure you can think of some others that I'm not even coming up with. Brad, I can't even imagine the environment that you're in working. I'm sure it's very intense. Do you have a lot of female players in your games?
No, it's very masculine. 95%.
That's what I thought.
So connecting to my feminine gave me something that most players don't have.
I love that.
So
Beautiful.
that's like my edge.
That is your
I
edge.
have to balance.
100%. So let's look at a little bit more of the qualities and benefits of masculine energy. Devotion, it's goal-oriented, it's confidence, independence, it's being protective, it's having a healthy competitiveness. That's a very key element to navigate with these days. Being action-oriented, being very disciplined. And divine masculine energy craves freedom, space, and to be grounded. So the ultimate goal for masculine energy is to have a problem to be solved. And if you apply the feminine quality to it, which I'm going to get into, it really starts to take hold. So if you're feeling that your masculine energy is out of balance, which is really easy to do because everything is really focused, honestly, to keep us out of. That's a broad statement, but I think you understand where I'm coming from when I make that statement. To keep us out of balance intentionally. Living in hustle mode, being totally vegged out, excessive aggression, disconnected from emotions. These are all imbalances in your masculinity. Inability to rest and workaholism. That was my dad. Lack of compassion, fear of vulnerability, obsession with control, burnout. Anybody relating to these? Okay, yeah, I mean, me too, sure. When I recognize that I'm going in that realm, I'm like, oh shit, I got to do something. And I have tools, I know what to do. So, and again, these signs are not exclusive to gender, but they're just related to the balance of masculine energy traits. Okay, so let's look at the feminine energy now. Intuition, creative energy, nurturing, receptivity, emotional connection. And again, we're speaking very genderless. We're just speaking about energy. Feminine energy likes beauty, feelings, and natural rhythms. So here are the qualities and the benefits of feminine energy. Desire, being intuitive, nurturing yourself and others, attuned to emotions, empathy, ability to receive, collaboration, community focused, creativity, adaptability, empowerment. The divine feminine energy craves to be loved, ravished, and is never satisfied. Who's laughing? Jen is over here. It's true. I'm sorry, I misread that. It's not satisfied, it's satiated. That's a whole different situation. That was probably a total subconscious thing by me saying never satisfied. So sorry about that. Didn't mean to project that on you guys. Satiated. The ultimate goal for feminine energy is to be fully felt, seen, and expressed. So true. So if we understand between those two interplays, what I just shared with you, we can really maintain an unbelievable human experience at all times. Here's what we recognize when the feminine energy is out of balance. Not knowing what you want, feeling like a victim or a martyr, feeling like a hot mess, indecisiveness, overly passive behavior, neglecting the self, inability to set boundaries, fear of confrontation, lack of direction, insecurity, and difficulty in receiving. How are we doing with all this? Yeah? So your desires, so your feminine energy is about owning your desires and identifying what you want. Let's make that clear. And your desires inspire your masculine energy to take place from a place of deep devotion. That pretty much sums up what we're going to be focusing on today. Would you like for me to repeat that? No? Okay. So think of it as allowing your masculine energy to be of service and support your feminine energy's dreams, all from a place of love. It's an ongoing journey of self-discovery, and the goal is to feel harmonious throughout your daily life, and then identifying what's blocking your internal balance first. So, from birth, we're pushed into all these stereotypes, blah, blah, blah. We don't really need to get into all that. But it's true that in our modern society, that masculine energy does tend to dominate, since our daily lives are filled with go, 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 and living at this super fast pace. So bringing in more feminine energy can help you find a healthy work-life balance. So I'm glad that you're here today to experience all this for sure. Moment by moment, you get to decide how you want to spend time to become more self-aware. Do you need to bring in more masculine energy or more feminine energy and hold space for both of those to step forward when needed? The relationship between the two is one of the most important ones you'll ever cultivate. Yeah? So happy Father's Day, as I mentioned at the beginning of class. Happy Father's Day to you, Alejandro.
So
Yeah. Jason, are you a dad? No? Brad, you're not either. Yeah. So happy Father's Day to everyone out there. My father has passed. He passed away. I think it's been about 10 years now that my dad is no longer on the planet. I do feel that my dad is still very present with me. I did not have a great healthy relationship with my father growing up. But fortunately, I began to practice Kundalini yoga before he passed, and I was able to establish a great connection between myself and my father through these tools. My father was very much in dementia as he was leaving his body the last couple of years, but I had a profound 2 different experiences with him that were unbelievable in healing, and I knew it immediately. And when that happens, you heal that wound of the father 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. And I'm still in process with my mother on that aspect of things. I've made great strides. My mother is still living, and it's challenging with my parents. They did the best they could, and I love them dearly. And I'm very grateful that I chose them as my parents, because they both have taught me so much and continue to teach me so much. They're great teachers. So I'm just sharing that with you in case you as well perhaps have a challenging relationship with the father figure in your life. But I do have 2 beautiful sons who are fathers now, and it just really makes my heart so happy when I see what great dads they are, and what beautiful men that they are. So I'm very grateful for that. All right, so as I mentioned, we have the sun and the moon energies in the body. So you're ready to like connect with that with a practice? Thank you for listening. I know that was a long lecture, but I wanted to get all that in. So Jason, you know, you have this cushion behind you. Are you sitting on that green cushion? Sit on that green cushion. You'll be really a lot more comfortable that way. Yeah, try that. And if you need to put your hips up higher, you can sit on that purple one. Yeah. Well, so often the hips get a little tired when you're not used to sitting on the ground. Is that better? Oh, you're used to it. Well, pardon me. Okay. Well, I have to sit up on something because I have very tight hips, and if I don't sit up on something, they really start to chatter at me after a while. Yeah, it just is what it is. So I did want you to make you aware that we have these props. So sure. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We'll take our right hand. So remember, this is the sun energy. This is a very Egyptian looking thing that we're going to do. So we're going to press the palm upward. And then we're going to do the same thing with the left hand, which is our moon side. And what we'll do is we'll raise the right shoulder and hand up as we consciously breathe out of the right nostril. And we'll look straight ahead and focus your eyes at the third eye point. And then when you exhale, you're going to relax the right hand, the arm down. Then we'll do the same thing with the left. We'll inhale and feel the left nostril opening. And then exhale, relax. And we'll just continue to go back and forth, breathing deeply. And feel as you raise the right arm, the right nostril, the sun energy becoming activated. And then as you raise the left shoulder and left arm, that the moon energy becomes activated as well. And we're going to merge these two energies. We're going to merge the sun and moon, the divine masculine, the divine feminine, at the third eye point. So just continue with that. Actually, we want to keep our eyes at the tip of the nose again. All right, we want to keep our eyes at the tip of the nose. So we want to continue with this because the main way, one of the key point or ways, methods that we can keep our masculine and feminine energies balanced is with the breath. It's that simple. I've just given you a lot of information about all the qualities of the divine masculine sun and the divine feminine moon and how they interplay and affect your quality of life. So if you just focus on directing the breath, you need more masculine energy to be balanced. Focus your breath into the right nostril. Just breathe in and out of the right nostril for a good 3 minutes. You will achieve that. Same for the feminine energy. Breathe more through the left nostril for 3 minutes. But now we're merging both of these to be in full balance with this movement of the shoulder and arm going up and the eyes at the tip of the nose. Try to keep your hands flat. Raise the shoulder up quite precisely to the ear. Keep the gaze at the tip of the nose. And just breathe long and deep. And pay attention to, as you raise each arm up, how the coinciding nostril opens. Self-creating that merger of sun and moon. Keep going. We have a minute and a half to go. Keep your focus at the tip of the nose. Feeling the breath. Moving through the sun and the moon channels of your body. The masculine, the feminine. Merging into one. Harmonious interplay of wholeness and balance. Kundalini Yoga is a whole body system. Good. Now inhale, stretch both arms up. Stretch up. Open the fingers wide. Stretch. Hold the breath. Roll the eyes up. Look out through the 10th gate, the crown. Open the lotus. And then exhale and relax down. All right, beautiful. Okay, Alvaro, I'm gonna switch to something a little more lively because we're gonna do our exercises. Is that okay?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, my dears, stand up. So we're going to go into a series of exercises known as the evergreen exercises. This is very specifically for cultivating our divine masculine so that we are evergreen always. Wait, oh my goodness. Okay, so the first movement is this. You're just going to stretch back. You're going to stretch back as much as you can and hold it. Lifting up through the rib cage. Keep the eyes gazing up to the roof, to the ceiling, and beyond. Breathe. Try not to collapse in the low back. Press down through your feet. Keep your knees soft. Don't lock your knees, please. Lift up through the rib cage and arch back. Breathe. Good. Keep going. Breathing through your nose. You're assaying the final flexibility and conception of the body. Your blood chemistry is going to be changing under this pressure. If you start to get dizzy, please straighten up. Any kind of dizziness in the posture means that your brain and your circulatory systems are not corresponding. So we're going to be working a lot with the blood, the fluidity of the blood, the strength of the blood, the oxygenation of the blood. The blood is where we implement any sadness that we have. We let it circulate through the blood, through the liquid elements of the body. We're almost here. Keep up. Now put your hands into the Gyan Mudra. Connect your Jupiter and thumb together and really lock the thumb onto the fingernail of the Jupiter finger and stretch back a little more. Good. Keep going. Really press on that fingernail of the Jupiter index finger with the thumb. Twenty more seconds. Slowly disengage, coming up. Release the hands out of the mudra. Float down. Good. Now we're going to take our left foot into our hand, if you can, and stretch it forward. Okay, I'm going to come down here because this is challenging on this mat. So we're going to take our foot into our hand and stretch the leg out. You're going to hold as much as you can, as balanced as best as you can. All right? So keep trying to do that to the best of your ability. If you want to put your back to the wall, you can. If you want to put your back to the wall, you can. All right, and if you want to come in and out of it, you can do that too. Look at something ahead of you and hold steady your gaze. Try to do it. Doing good, Alvaro. Keep up. Good. This is balancing your brain. If you do this exercise, you can always win a debate. Just saying. That's what it says here. So, okay. We're here for one more minute. Try to do your best. Come in and out of the pose as much as you need to. I better not. I better not. Keep going. Doing great. Good. All right, now put your left foot down and reach back and grab hold of, hold on, sorry. Yes. We're going to stand on the left leg and reach back and grab hold of the right foot and bring it up towards your buttock and go forward and back. Okay, I have to stand with my back against something. Let me try this. So we're going to hold on to the right foot and you're going to bend forward and back. And forward and back. And forward and back. We're only here for 1 minute. Doing good. Keep up. Pull the right foot up into the buttock. If you can hold on to it with both hands, that's even better. Good, Jason. Very nice. Good. Yeah. 10 more seconds. Okay, good. Relax. Open the legs. Windmill. Be sure to stretch up the opposite arm that's reaching forward, back behind you. Breathe deeply. Keep going. Good. Breathe deep. Good. Now, bend forward, stay in this posture, and stretch the arms back and forth. We're putting pressure on the liver now. Don't lock your knees. Keep them nicely flexible. Keep stretching up and down with the arms simultaneously. You're going to start feeling the pressure in the back around the liver, which is the lower right side of the back. One more minute. The liver is the organ where we tend to hold unprocessed anger, feelings of frustration, disillusionment, disappointment. All right, beautiful. Now stand up for a moment. Now put your feet like this. You're going to bring your hands down onto the floor as best as you can in the same outward motion position. Hold here and breathe powerfully through the nose. In and out through the nose. Try to put your heels together. Yep, use the cushions if you need to. That's great. Good. Now inhale through the mouth and exhale through the nose. Press with your hands. Have equal pressure between the hands and the feet. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Powerful breath. Press with your hands. This is the secret to this posture. Keep up. Good. Alvaro, grab that green cushion behind you and put it on the floor so you have more of the height to reach for. That's it. Press with the hands. Experience this with your masculine energy, please. This exercise very specifically can give you that experience of your masculine energy. Again, if you find yourself becoming dizzy while you're doing this, please stop. One more minute. Press with the hands. All right, good. Now slowly roll yourself up. Take your time. Regain your balance. We're going to once more reach back now and grab hold of the left foot, and the right arm is up, and we're going to breathe in and out of the mouth like a billows breath. Keep going. Here for 1 minute. It's a very physical practice today. The masculine energy loves it. Keep up. Good, and relax. Good. Now we'll come and we'll sit on our knees. We'll sit on our knees and we'll clasp our hands behind the back in the Venus lock. So the Venus lock is where we interlace our fingers like so. And you'll just make a note when you do that. If your left thumb is on the top, you're going to be focusing more on your feminine energy. If your right thumb is on the top, you're going to be focusing more on your masculine energy. So you choose whichever way you want this to go. We're going to have the hands, though, clasped at the back, and we'll be bowing. Exhaling and inhaling. Exhaling and inhaling. Move with your breath, please. Move with your breath. Bow to yourself. Come into your own rhythm with bowing. When you bow down, let the arms rise up.
Under moonlit skies, she dropped much further. Will I keep on running till I stop? How much longer will I wait for your embrace? All is a blessing to be received.
Blessing yourself with this bowing motion. Keep going.
Lay my troubles down at your feet. Sit still, meditate. All is a blessing.
What's happening, Jason? Go slow. Don't overdo it. You have a spasm in your back? You want to get some water? Yeah, drink some water.
Blessings. Waters of life.
And take your time. This is a very powerful practice. Move with your breath slowly and gently. Good. It's better. Beautiful. You're doing great. Honor your body. As you're bowing, we can mentally vibrate the mantra, I am. I am. I am the sun. I am the moon. I am one with all. I am. I am. I am divine masculine. I am divine feminine. We're here for one more minute.
Endlessly into your love. All the darkness in me, I have fought. All is a blessing to be received. Sit quiet and wait. Lay my troubles down at your feet. Sit still, meditate.
Beautiful. All right, now release that movement and just sit in a comfortable cross-legged position. We'll bring our arms straight out and we'll keep our eyes open. And within this place of perfect stillness, we'll raise one arm up with no bend in the elbow and then bring it down and alternate. So this is a psychological test.
Oh, I bow at the flow of your rhythm, awakening my heart in the darkness, filling
Keep going.
my blood of life with movement.
filling your
me
blood of life with movement, as Akka is reminding us.
into courage to face the darkness where I was born with old man winter.
Nice.
And I
Now,
could sing
keep your
him a
left
song
arm perfectly still and just move the right arm up and
simply
down.
because you flowed into my mind.
The right arm is moving up and down only. The left arm stays still,
Giving words
connecting to earth. Your right arm is going up and down.
to that frozen time in my history, releasing me from the bondage of stories that no longer serve. Me awakening with wings in spring to flow and allow the knowing
Keep
of my
going.
soul
Very good. Nice, Brad.
to release in stillness.
This is creating a very beautiful balance with our nervous system. No bend in the elbow.
All is a
Left
blessing.
arm is totally balanced with the earth, while the right arm is in total
We just take
movement.
care.
We're here for one more minute.
Surround time with love and be still. And allow the thoughts to flow like waters after the spring rain. And there we shall find the fragrance of freedom. Freedom to create. Walking as I hear what I am to do. I hear my mission of love echoing in the sound of the stream of life.
All right, beautiful. And relax that. Now we'll quickly stand up and we'll come into what's known as half chair pose. So we'll squat as if we're almost going to sit in the chair. This is my left hand, it's up. This is the back of my right hand, it's in the palm of the left. Now we're going to do this trippy, wacky thing where we're just going to open our mouth and let the tongue move in and out as fast as we possibly can.
The darkness. And I feel the flow.
The tongue, at the tip of the tongue, has all the endings of the meridian points of all three nervous systems. And the tongue is considered to be the most powerful sensory organ of the body. So in doing this posture, this movement, we're really stimulating our brain and our nervous system again. It's going to give us a very specific intelligence. You want to be able to control your tongue, please. Keep going. We're going to lie down after this. We're not here for very long at all, so do your absolute best. So you're squatting. You want to bend the knees, just in and out, as quick as you can. Standing in this half chair pose. The left hand is up, the right hand, back of the right hand is in the palm of the left. Yep. And just keep moving that tongue. You're controlling the tongue. This is working on your very specific element of intuitive intelligence, ability to communicate with that intuitive intelligence. "30 more seconds is all. Keep going. Nice. Bring the tongue in, close the mouth, stand up straight, breath in, exhale. Good. Now lie down on your back, please. And it's a specific posture that we're going to relax in. So if you're having, if your back is bothering you, what I recommend, Jason, is you put that bolster behind your knees. You too, Alvaro. Yeah, put the bolster, the green pillow, Use that green pillow. No, not that one, the big long green one. So put that green one behind your knees, underneath your knees. Now you're going to put your head on that one. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Qué problema? I know, I got two green ones. I'm really confusing you. Perfect. Nice, Jason. Yes, good. Perfect, Brad. Now, Brad, put your hands under your buttocks. Yes. Jason, hands under the buttocks. You too, Alvaro. Yes, good. All right, Brittany, get comfy on your back, my love. Put the bolster behind your knees, please. Yeah, yeah. So that, Alvaro, that pillow is called a bolster. So when you hear me say that, you're going to use that pillow, okay? So you're going to lay on your back, my darling Brittany. Yeah, and you're going to put your hands under your butt, under your buttocks. Yeah. Now please just deeply relax, everyone. We're still in the Kriya. So these exercises that we're doing, it says they're not very strenuous. I feel that they are, but they are creating an unbelievable change in us. And it's really important that we have some sort of yogic exercise that we do consistently, because every 72 hours, our cellular system completely renews. And if you keep up with the dynamic of the prana, the apana, the masculine, the feminine, all the energetic frequencies of all of this cellular regeneration, you will age so beautifully and vitally. It's a luminous aging process. You will really, and it will flow into creating an illuminated life, an illuminated lifestyle. You will be very clear, you'll be very relaxed, you'll be very strong and resilient, and you will be a very, very bright light. So I'm going to start playing the Venus gong and the Sun gong. Venus for the for the divine feminine, and the Sun for the divine masculine. Just deeply relax. Start to come out of this relaxation. Begin with deepening your breath. As you're coming out of this relaxation, I just want you to pay attention to how you're feeling. So start wiggling. You can bring your hands out from underneath your buttocks and start wiggling the fingers and the toes. Good. Roll the wrist around. Roll your ankles around. Good. Now bend your knees up to your chest and then rub your hands together and over the heart and rub your feet together. Good. Nice. Open your arms out in a T. Drop your knees to the left. Just relax and breathe. Bring your knees up. Inhale. Exhale the other side. Yes, we have our resident gremlin, Otis. Nice. Now bring your knees up to your chest and let's roll yourself up. And we're going to continue with this Kriya, this evergreen exercises. We have a couple more things to do, and a beautiful visualization meditation is a part of this. So we'll create our hands to be like this. The fingers are all together, and we're going to crisscross them very quickly. They're not right in front of the face. They're essentially in front of like your chin and your nose and the throat. Please go as quickly as you possibly can. Go beyond your capacity. You're building a magnetic frequency. It's very specific. Good. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to start a visualization. Flowers are starting to come out of you. Flowers, roses, marigolds. Just think of all the flowers that you know. Think of all these flowers you know. Every time the hands crisscross, You're creating flowers. Bunches of flowers are coming out of you. Tons of them. Heaps of flowers are building all around you. You are totally merged into these flowers. Keep going. Keep visualizing these hundreds and thousands of flowers, millions of flowers, heaps of flowers all around you. Every time you crisscross the hands, more flowers are coming out of you. So turn the palms towards you, Brittany. Yep, and keep your fingers together. That's it. And close your eyes, Brad, and go inside and visualize these flowers. Very good. Keep going, please. Keep the eyes closed. More flowers, more flowers. Infinite amounts of flowers. Build your frequency. As you build it, it will allow you to go more faster than you think you can. Go beyond your capacity. Close your eyes, keep going. Keep visualizing tons, heaps of flowers coming out of you every time you crisscross the hands. Roses, marigolds, daisies, carnations, whatever you want to visualize flower-wise. Let them come forward. One more minute. Nice. Now, open your eyes, raise your arms up, keep your eyes open, and wave the hands. And as you're waving your hands, you're saying bye-bye. You're saying bye-bye. And imagine that a ship filled with your relatives is leaving the dock, and you are waving to each one very affectionately. They are going to a very joyful place, a place that is beyond death, You are not going to see them again. Wave to them and give them as much love as you can. Wave your hands to all of your ancestors and your ancestors' ancestors. All of these people on this beautiful gold and silver ship, every relative you have is boarding, and you are waving goodbye to them. Bye-bye. Love you. I'll be coming there one day too. This again is another brain exercise. It helps us to rid ourselves of the fear of death. You're bringing a permanent change to your computerized material. The fluid which carries the messages from one part of the brain to another has to be recaptured completely and made absolutely new. 30 more seconds. We have a lot of people to wave, a lot of relatives, a lot of ancestors to wave goodbye to. 7 generations back. 7 generations back. Nice. Now, lock your hands in an inverted Venus lock, straight out. And we'll close our eyes and we'll lean forward and come straight. And lean forward, exhaling, and come straight. Very smoothly and deliberately moving. Slowly bending forward. And imagine that you are now flying through time and space. It's a very small movement, but it's a very powerful movement. Feel you are flying through time and space. As you bend forward slowly, imagine that. You are penetrating through space, millimeter by millimeter. You are changing the blood chemistry, and the nearest and dearest person to you is you. Let this power come from your spine and let yourself penetrate through space. Penetrate through space. You are the bravest. You are the most powerful. You are the most positive. You are the most intelligent. You know all. God made you special. You are special. I am a beautiful being. I am beautifully a beautiful being. I am beautifully a beautiful being. Hold that thought, that projection. Keep steady. Hands are stretched out, perfectly extended. Your Kundalini has awakened and you are becoming super intelligent. Energy is coming from afar. It is fresh. It is going through all of you. It is the most energetic time for you. Use it. Now inhale very deeply. Hold the breath. Project that you are beautiful, the most beautiful. Hold the breath. I am the most beautiful. I am the most beautiful. I am the most beautiful. Everything is happy and perfect. And exhale. Inhale again. Holding the breath. Projecting. I am the most beautiful. I am the most beautiful. I am the most beautiful. Project out, you are perfect, penetrating, invincible, you are great. Exhale. Again, inhale deeply and projecting, you are the most beautiful. Everything is happy, perfect, penetrating, invincible. Exhale. Good. Now, please go onto your back again quickly. Hug your knees into your chest, and you're going to roll up and down on your spine and roar like lions and lionesses. Ah! Roar! roar, 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 roar like a lion. Roll and roar. That's it. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Roar, roar, roar. Make sounds. Good. Yes. Good. Roar, 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 roar. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Roar, roar, Jason. Roar, roar, roar. Let some sound out. Good. Yes. Good. Good, Brittany. Good. Good. Nice, Brad. Good. Alvaro, I cannot hear you. Go. Roar, 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 roar. All right, beautiful. Sit up. Good job, everybody. I know. Otis, stop. Otis. Otis. Poke him, yes. Stop it, you weirdo. Stop. Stop it. Why you got to be like that? I know you feel all this energy. He doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, put your hands in prayer mudra. And we'll close our space with this beautiful blessing. Closing this practice with a blessing for ourselves. Blessing yourself first and foremost. Blessing your loved ones, your family, your friends, your pets. Blessing all the beings that are on this planet and beyond this planet. And blessing our beautiful true mother, Mother Earth, Gaia herself. And if you know this blessing, please share it with me. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. One long Satnam. Satnam. Go in beauty. Peace be with you. Until we meet again in the light of our hearts, may peace reign on earth. Satnam. Amazing. Well, thank you. All right, we're serving yogi tea and fruit. You're certainly welcome to take something with you if you like. Have you got a tournament today, Brad? Whoa! How long? It's promptly 12:30.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
So grab some fruit, take some tea with you, Brad. Or did you drive or do you have an Uber? Okay, good.
I like what you were saying about masculine and feminine energy. Like,
Yeah. You want me to share that with you?
Yeah, you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Appreciate it.
Happy to share
I'll
my
be
notes
here
with you.
Sunday.
I'm happy to share my notes with you.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
love your notes.
Oh, thank you, love. Brad, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Good luck.
Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you. Good luck. Thank you.
Make mad money.
We'll try.
Amazing. Yeah, this yoga is for anybody and everybody. It's pretty incredible. Oh, you got to pay?
Yeah.
Give Jen your card.
Okay.
You don't have to put on your shoes on your head.
Oh, I thought you guys had already done that.
So when the dog was going,
Sorry, John.
concentrated, super concentrated, you know, and I listened this like something like
Ooh.
like, and I couldn't figure it out, like, because they were out of my side. Something I didn't use it. It was perfect.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so, yeah. They purr like cats. They snore. Yeah. They snore and purr. They're pretty funny. They're pretty funny.